Made it. It's time for Donkey of the Day.
It's a read, but you're so good at it.
You trying to be a fake-ass Charlamagne. There's only one Charlamagne involved.
Damn, Charlamagne, who you giving Donkey of the Day to now?
Don't you hate when Instagram makes you question your choices?
What you mean?
Like, I reported them people, them people that leave the spam that says, I wonder why people go to the bathroom when they look at my pictures. So I reported as nudity, and Instagram gonna ask me, am I under 18? What that got to do with it? That ain't got nothing to do with it, goddammit. I reported it because I didn't want it. Anyway, Donkey today for Monday, September 15th goes to a 62-year-old California chef named Valentino Luchin. Now, we are in the fourth quarter of 2025. You might as well say we in the holiday season, people. Okay, once Dunkin' Donuts puts the pumpkin spice items on the menu and Spirit Halloween stores start popping up, we in the holiday season. And both of those things have happened already. So the holiday season is here. And a lot of people pick up extra work during the holiday season, okay? A lot of people have to work 2 and 3 jobs to pay for the holidays, okay? Last holiday season, 2024, there was a survey done by sidehustles.com that found 78% of Americans are either already side hustling or planning to pick up a side gig to afford their holiday expenses. Of those respondents, 59% already have an extra job and another 19% plan on starting one. Well, Chef Valentino Luchin is one of those people who decided to pick up another gig for the holidays. Would you like to know what other gigs Chef Valentino Luchin picked up for the holidays? Well, let's go to trending news for the report, please.
If your chef's hat looks suspiciously like a disguise, you might be a bank robber. If you're serving up soufflés one day and subpoenas the next, you're definitely in trouble. This is the story of Valentino Luchin, a man who switched from fine dining to felony. On September 10th, 2025, San Francisco police raced to a bank on Grand Avenue. The suspect? Not your usual masked villain, but Valentino Luchin, known for his pasta, not his pilfering. He handed the teller a threatening note, grabbed the cash, and vanished. But the city's finest and some sharp-eyed locals didn't let him get far. Thanks to, they tracked him down and arrested him. No drama, no car chase, just a chef caught off menu. Here's the real twist. Investigators linked Luchin to. Same method, same chef's touch. Now, instead of plating up risotto, Luchin's facing a full serving of charges at the county jail. In San Francisco, crime doesn't pay, but it sure makes a wild story.
62 years old and decided he wanted to rob 3 banks in one day, proving you're never too old to make bad decisions. It pains me to have to say this, but you should never trade your spatula for a ski mask, okay? When you have a legitimate job, okay, a legitimate skill set that can make you money, you never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, trade that for a life of crime. See, some of y'all don't appreciate the positions God has put you in, and you always let the devil convince you that you need more and you need it now, instead of just being patient and letting the gifts God gave you make room for you when the time is right. How you go from preparing risotto to preparing to do 25 to life at 62? Okay, this isn't a young man, all right? This is how I know wisdom requires more than just, living a long life. Even fools grow old. This man had a legitimate job. A legitimate skill, a job that, depending on employment type, could get him benefits and health insurance. But he said, you know what I'm really missing? A federal indictment. Okay, what bothers me the most about this is when you read more into the story, in 2018, he was arrested on suspicion of armed robbery at a bank. Back then, he was 54, and he said in a jailhouse interview that he robbed the bank back then because at the time, he thought it was a good plan. So from 54 to 62, Chef Valentino hasn't learned a damn thing about what's a good plan or not. Forget farm to table. He went from kitchen to prison. So now, instead of worrying about a potential souffle collapse, you got to worry about a rectal prolapse. Please give Valentino Luchin the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
And if you're wondering what a rectal prolapse is, it's a condition where the rectum, the last part of the large intestine, protrudes through the anus.
That's crazy. 62, robbing banks. I no.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we weren't wondering.
No.
But yeah, that's crazy. 3 banks in one day.
Crazy.
62. You said, you know what I'm missing? A federal indictment.
It's true, though.
You got one.
3 banks in one day, man. That's
Damn.
crazy.
That is wild. All right. Well,
And you got a job. You're a shop.
Yeah, that's what.
That's crazy. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Yes, indeed.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?